Obviously this video is about the Wotancraft Sniper. Now I've had this bag for 6 months and this is a long-term review. This has been my main film photography bag. So it's either got my Mamiya system in there, a Nikon F100 with some rolls of films and different lenses, or even my Leica cameras. But most of the time I do use this for my Mamiya 645. Now, Wotancraft bags are handmade in Taiwan. They're actually made in the country with this special waterproof material and real leather. Now the leather is actually Italian leather, and like I said, it's all handmade in Taiwan. Nothing's outsourced, so you're getting really good quality. Now I've done a few reviews on Wotancraft bags and they'll be linked down below in the description, so if you want to check out some of their other bags, check out my videos down below. Now I believe this is the best film camera bag you can get. I've looked for a bag for just film photography for quite a while, and most of them are only shoulder bags, and I wanted a backpack. Now this bag ticks all the boxes. I can only find one problem with it, which I will get to later, but it's just an amazing bag to use. I'm really happy with this bag. As you can see, the bag fits me really well. I'm 5'7" or 173 centimeters, so I'm average height apparently, and the bag fits me really well. It's not an oversized backpack. I'd say it's about a medium backpack. It's really comfortable. It has these amazing shoulder straps, which don't look much actually, but they've got this nice rubber material on the inside and it grips really well so it doesn't slide around, but they're really well padded. Even fully loaded, it's really comfortable. Honestly, it surprises me how such thin straps can be so comfortable, but they are really well padded. They have a really condensed foam inside. Now it also has this strap that goes across the middle of the shoulder strap, which locks in like that. You can remove it. It comes off both sides, so you can actually take it off. And again, this is really well made. Like I said, everything's handmade in Taiwan. All the straps, the buckles, the leather, it's all treated, so it's going to last you a long time. Now, something I won't be talking about in this video is a compartment for your laptop or iPad. It has nowhere to store a laptop or an iPad. You could probably put your iPhone in one of the pockets, but basically no place for an iPad or a laptop. And I like that about this bag. When I'm shooting film, I don't want to be thinking about technology. I don't want to be answering emails really. And if I had a pocket for an iPad or a laptop, I would take it with me. I know I would. The fact it doesn't have one means I won't take one with me at all. And that means I get away from the technology. I don't want that when I'm shooting film. I just want to keep it pure and simple and just go out and shoot some film and have some fun basically. Now on the side, you have a side compartment here. It's got a big nice chunky zip that goes all the way around and it opens up like that. And then there's an inner compartment in here, which as you can see, I've got my lenses inside. Now inside there, I've got 3 medium format lenses, I've got a side grip, I've got 2 extra film backs, and they fit in there fine. And you can configure it to fit any of your items basically. It will take up to Pro Digital SLR if you want to put that in there, but like I said, I use this mainly for film. Also on the inside of the flap is this, which is a removable compartment, which is quite unique to Wotancraft. Now in here I have my prism viewfinder for my Mamiya 645. They make many different types of these little pockets, pouches, cable ties, everything else. So I put a link to them down below in the description so you can check them out. And if you want to check out my other video on the Wotancraft RYKER, I talk more about these pouches, but they're very handy. They just basically Velcro in and they're done. Now on the side flap, there's also a zip here, waterproof zip, because obviously this material is water repellent. I keep my filters in there, my different colored filters for black and white film. Now on the front, you have this flap here. Now it has a magnet, which keeps the flap down, which stops any water going in. And in here, this is absolutely perfect for 120 film, not 120mm film, okay? Let's go on that debate now. This is not 120mm film, this is 120 film. This is plain and simple 120 film. Obviously, you've got some JCH in there, some Cosmo. Now, this film here, I'm going to be doing a review on this soon. I've got a few rolls sent to me and I want to test this out. So I'll actually be doing a review on this. I've got some 120 and I've got some 35mm of that. Different film in there. I've got Tri-X. What else have I got? Oh, and I've got some really out-of-date film. I like to buy old, out-of-date film and just experiment with it and see what I get. It's just a bit of fun, basically. The JCH Street Pan is actually for a little experiment I'm doing. I'm actually using this for landscape photography. If you see a video on this for landscape photography, you know it worked out really well. If you don't see a video, then it didn't work out. I actually do like this film. It's very contrasty. It has a really deep blacks on that. So they go in there, and there's plenty of room for 120 film, and obviously you can fit a lot of 35 in there, and it fits in there, and the zips are nice and easy. They're really chunky zips. Now a nice thing about this bag, sorry I'm hiding behind it, is that it stands upright, and what you can do is just open the flap, unzip the compartment, and take your camera out while the bag's on the floor. Now it will also stand upright with a tripod on it on one side. The base is so flat and well made, it just stays upright all the time. So I keep my Mamiya 645 in the top. And obviously, if I take that out and I show you, the compartment in the top is actually quite deep. Now, you can also configure this to how deep you want it. This is Velcroed on here, so you can actually make it as deep as you want or as shallow as you want. And so I keep it for my Mamiya 645 and my remote, basically, which is in there. Like I said, the zips are really well made. All of the zip ends are leather, and yeah, they're never going to come off. Now, top flap has a pocket with waterproof zip, and I keep my light meter in there, some spare batteries for the Mamiya. Now, the bottom of the bag, if you can see here, is all leather. Now, I've used this for 6 months, and as you can see, there's hardly any wear on that at all. It's holding up really, really well, which I'm really impressed about. But because of this nice, big, solid, flat base, the bag stands upright, which is great, which is what I want. I don't want to have to lean the bag against anything. Now, the shoulder straps, as I said earlier, are really comfortable, and the bases are leather. So the strap part that goes into the bag, you can have fully adjustment, so you can adjust it for your height, which is fine. I mean, I've got it set for my height, obviously, because I use the bag all the time. One thing I don't like about the bag is this pocket here. Now, this pocket is designed for your tripod. So you've got 2 legs of your tripod go in, and then you use this Velcro strap here, and you put it around the top of the tripod, and it holds it nice and tight. It's a great idea, and it works really well. But the one problem is this is a big pocket. And I made the mistake of shooting some film and then packing my tripod away and putting 2 legs in there with mud on them. And it took me ages to clean all the mud out of this because there's hardly any way of getting in there. Now, what I would like Wotancraft to do is put a zip on it around there so I can actually zip it open, and then that way I can get inside and clean it, because obviously your tripod's going to get really mucky when your feet are on the ground. That's the only downside to this bag. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is this pocket, the fact that I can't get in to clean it. I know it sounds really petty, but for me it means a lot. Last thing I want is a load of mud in there. So what I would suggest if you buy this bag is get a plastic bag or a waterproof bag and put the legs in that first before you put it in there, so you don't get any muck inside this pocket. Now, if you're looking for a good quality bag, especially a backpack for film photography, you cannot go wrong with the Wotancraft Sniper. It's an amazing bag. They're really well made. This leather base makes the bag stand upright. The fact that I can get to my cameras in the top pouch and it doesn't fall over, and even with a tripod on the side, it doesn't fall over. It's such a well-made bag, and the material quality, you know it's going to last a long time. I'll probably do another review in a couple of years after I've given it a good beating, basically, because I'm really hard on my camera bags. This thing a few weeks ago was completely covered in mud. I took all my gear out, hosed it down, brushed it off, and everything came off. This material they use is absolutely amazing. Now, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Wotancraft Sniper, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to check out my other 2 videos on Wotancraft shoulder bags that I've done over the last couple of months. And if you want to know what I'm up to in Taiwan next month, leave me a comment down below, and I'll probably let you in on the secret. Because some of you may want to meet up with me out there. I've had a few emails sent to me from some amazing photographers in Taiwan that want to do a meetup. So leave me a comment down below and I'll let you know what I'm up to in Taiwan.